Okay, so we're diving into AI optimization tools today.
Mm.
You sent over this article,
Right.
and it's a lot.
Yeah, it's a beast.
It really is. So we're going to try to unpack
We are.
all the best stuff in here
Yeah,
for our
for
listeners
sure.
to boost their business with AI in 2024.
Absolutely. And I think what's really fascinating is the speed of innovation in this space.
It's so
It's
true.
not just about keywords anymore.
Right.
We're talking about actual tools that leverage machine learning to give you a real tangible advantage.
And speaking of tangible, I see this article jumps right into 13 different tools,
13.
some of which sound
It's a lot.
like they're straight out of science fiction.
It can feel very kind of future-y, right?
Mhm.
But the key is to sort of cut through the hype and understand
Right.
how they can be used practically.
Yeah.
And I think a good example
Yeah.
that we can start with is SEMrush.
Okay.
Because SEMrush is kind of like having an entire marketing team under one roof.
It's like that Swiss Army knife
It is, yeah.
of marketing tools, right?
Totally.
I've heard that
Yeah,
before.
right.
So speaking of SEMrush, I see this case study
Right.
about this woman, Barbara Ferrigno,
Mm-hmm.
who has been doing content marketing for like 50 years.
Yeah, she's a veteran.
She's a veteran.
Yeah.
And she used the Content Shake AI from SEMrush
Mm-hmm.
and doubled her website readership.
And you know what I think is so remarkable about that?
Yeah.
Isn't just the results.
Because it's not just a little bump.
It's not.
No.
It's double.
It's huge.
Yeah.
But I think what's more remarkable is how she got there.
Okay.
It's this idea that you can now focus on the strategy and the big picture thinking
Right.
and let these tools do things like draft social media posts for first. You ensure that your blog posts are SEO optimized.
That's huge.
Analyze what your competitors are doing.
Yeah.
So it's really about freeing up your time and your resources.
So 12 times more efficient if
Mhm.
Ferrigno's experience is anything to go by.
But it's not just about speed, right?
Right.
I mean, you need to make sure that what you're putting out there
Totally.
is good.
Absolutely.
Like, how do we make sure we're hitting the mark?
Yeah, and that's where I think tools like MarketMuse and CaneyRank are so interesting.
Okay.
These are platforms that take a deep dive into your website's data,
Mm-hmm.
analyze what's working, what's not,
Okay.
but they don't just leave you with a bunch of numbers.
Right.
They then give you very tailored recommendations
Okay.
to boost your rankings faster.
So it's like a personalized roadmap to success.
It is like a roadmap, yeah,
You'd like that.
because it's guiding your strategy, right?
Yeah. Just kind of
Spaghetti at the wall.
throwing spaghetti at the wall.
Yep.
Exactly.
It sticks.
Now, I know a lot of businesses
Yeah,
struggle with video marketing.
for sure.
It can be really intimidating,
Yeah,
especially if you don't have like
right.
a whole video team.
A dedicated team.
Yeah.
And that's where I think a tool like Pictory is really interesting. Because imagine if you could take your blog posts that are already doing well
Right.
and turn them into engaging videos in minutes.
Wait, hold on. So you're telling me I can take my blog post,
Yeah,
plug it into Pictory,
pretty much.
and it becomes a video?
Yeah, so it's not magic,
Okay.
but it's close.
Yeah.
Essentially what it does is it pulls out the key points
Right.
from your writing,
Okay.
adds like visuals and music,
Uh-huh.
and creates something that's really shareable.
Wow.
And so the idea there is to make video marketing more accessible.
Right.
Remove those barriers to entry, whether you're a one-person show
Right.
or a larger company.
Okay, that's a game changer.
It is, yeah.
Because people would much rather watch a video than
Yeah, sure.
read my article these days.
Totally.
But what about those larger companies
Yeah.
that are dealing with like
Right.
massive amounts of data?
Tons of data.
Yeah.
That's where you start looking at platforms like BrightEdge. And they have this technology called DataMind
Okay.
that leverages AI to constantly scan the web.
The whole web.
Yeah, for like emerging trends.
So you're not just reacting to what's popular.
Well, you're ahead of it.
You're anticipating what's next.
Exactly.
That's amazing.
It's a very exciting time to be in the digital marketing space.
It really is.
But with all this incredible technology that we have access to, right?
Yeah.
We can't forget the importance of the human element,
Right.
right? So these tools are most effective when paired with your own creativity
Right.
and understanding of your audience.
So it's like you're working with the AI,
At the end.
not it doing everything for you.
Exactly. It's
Okay.
a partnership,
Yeah.
not a replacement.
I like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's unpack some of these tools.
Let's do it.
Then I think SEMrush is a good place to start
It's a good one.
because we've talked about it a bit already.
Yeah.
And it seems to be, like you said,
Yeah.
that Swiss Army knife
It is.
of tools.
Yeah.
And we touched on the Content Shake AI
Yeah.
earlier.
Mm-hmm.
What else?
So many things.
So many things.
So many things. But I think another great one
Okay.
is their AI writing assistant.
Okay.
Because imagine having a real-time editor
Okay.
that's making sure that your content is optimized
Yeah.
as you're writing.
So it's like having an SEO expert
Pulling over your shoulder.
looking over your shoulder.
Yeah, exactly,
Yeah.
right? So no matter what you're writing.
So it's not just about like
Yeah.
keyword stuffing anymore,
No.
which you always feel taught
Wait,
with.
yeah, like you're trying to trick the system.
Exactly.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
now it's really about
Okay.
creating high-quality content
Yeah.
that's both engaging for your reader,
Right.
but also appealing to those algorithms.
So tell me how it works.
So essentially, this tool will analyze your text
Okay.
as you're writing, and it'll flag any potential issues.
Okay.
It might give you suggestions on your title tag, your meta description, all those little details.
So you're not leaving any SEO juice on the table.
You got it.
You're getting it all.
You're squeezing it all out.
Okay, now you mentioned Market Muse earlier.
Yes.
And I'm intrigued by this.
Yeah.
Because it's like, how do you know what your audience
Well-
wants to read?
Exactly.
Tell me more about that one.
So Market Muse is all about strategy.
Oh.
It's about having a very clear understanding
Okay.
of what your audience wants before you even put pen to paper.
So you're not just guessing.
You're not just throwing things out there and hoping something sticks.
Exactly.
Exactly. So instead of just guessing what people want to read,
Right.
Market Muse analyzes your website,
Mhm.
your competitors,
Okay.
even search engine results to understand what's already working.
So you're using data
Always using data.
to inform your content strategy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then it might give you suggestions. It might
Yeah.
say, hey, you should create a content cluster around this topic,
Right.
or you should optimize this existing page,
Oh.
or hey, you should be targeting these keywords you haven't even thought about.
So you're one step ahead
You're always one step ahead.
of the game.
Exactly.
Instead of just reacting to trends,
Totally.
you're anticipating them.
Yes.
Now, speaking of getting ahead,
Yeah.
let's talk about Candy Rank.
Okay.
Because I know a lot of our listeners
Yeah.
are like laser
Never
focused
focus.
on climbing those search engine rankings.
It's the name of the game.
It really is.
Yeah.
So what makes Candy Rank stand out?
So I think what Canary does really well is it takes the guesswork
Okay.
out of SEO.
Yeah.
Right? So instead of just like trying a bunch of different tactics and hoping something works,
Right.
it analyzes your website,
Mm-hmm.
analyzes your competitors,
Mm-hmm.
analyzes search data,
Okay.
and gives you very specific recommendations for improvement.
So it's not just telling you what to do.
No, it's telling you how to
Yeah.
do it.
It's telling you how to do it.
Exactly.
And how much.
Right. And so, for
Thanks,
example,
right, to put in.
exactly. And so it might tell you,
Right,
hey,
Bill.
hey, you need to get more backlinks from these types of websites, or you need to optimize your content for this specific keyword.
Okay.
Or, hey, your page speed is really slow.
Which is a thing these days.
It's a huge thing.
Yeah.
But the best part is it then tells you, here's how you actually do that.
It's like having that consultant by your side.
Exactly.
Totally.
24/7.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
got it.
I like that.
Yeah.
Now, we've talked about tools
Yes.
for written content,
Mm-hmm.
but video is king these days.
Oh, for sure.
How can AI help businesses who are
Yeah.
really invested
Right.
in video marketing?
Well, remember Pictory.
Yeah.
We talked about that. That's one tool.
Okay.
But if you really want to level up your video game, there's a tool called Alley AI.
Alley AI.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what makes this one stand out? So this one is all about automation and efficiency,
Okay.
especially for businesses and agencies
Okay.
that manage multiple clients.
Mm.
So imagine being able to optimize your entire website's worth of videos
Wow.
with just a few clicks
For SEO.
for SEO.
Okay, no more like
No more manual,
tedious.
tedious tweaks across hundreds of videos.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which would take forever.
And who has time for that?
Nobody.
Nobody.
Especially if you're a small business owner.
Especially if you're a small business owner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how does it achieve that level of automation?
So essentially what it does is it's built for scale.
Okay.
So it'll analyze all your videos,
Mhm.
identify areas for improvement,
Okay.
and then it can actually implement those changes for you.
Wow.
So whether that's like your meta titles, your descriptions,
Mhm.
even suggestions for the content itself.
So it's like having a whole team
It's like having a team of video SEO specialists
working for you all the time.
all the time. And because it integrates with most video hosting platforms,
Right.
you don't need to be a tech whiz to set it up.
That's great.
Yeah. So again, it's about making these tools accessible
Yeah.
to businesses of all sizes.
Now let's shift gears a bit
Okay.
and talk about AI-powered content creation.
Love it.
Because one name
Yeah.
that keeps popping up
Yeah.
is Jasper.
Jasper.
I feel like it's everywhere.
Everywhere.
Why is everybody talking about Jasper?
Because it's just so good at generating high-quality written content quickly.
So, like, instead of having to, like,
Right.
hire out a whole team of writers,
You've got Jasper.
you've got Jasper.
Exactly.
Okay.
And we're not just talking about, like,
Okay.
simple social media posts here. We're
Okay.
talking, like, blog posts, email campaigns,
Wow.
video scripts.
So it really can do it all.
It can do it all.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are some of the, like,
Yeah, what are some of the standout features?
standout features? Yeah.
So one of the coolest things about Jasper
Okay.
is it has what's called a long-form content writer.
Okay.
So basically you give it a few keywords
Mhm.
or like a brief outline, and it can flesh out the rest.
Really?
Yeah.
So it's not just like generic.
Psychotic.
No, it's not just like spitting out random words.
Right.
It's designed to create content that's engaging and optimized for search.
Okay. So it sounds
Yeah.
human,
It does.
which is what we want at the end of the day.
That's what we want. We
Right.
want it to sound like a human wrote it.
Because otherwise, what are we doing?
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
Oh.
And on top of that,
Yeah.
it can translate your content into over 30 languages.
Wow. So you really could
You could go global.
go global with this.
Okay.
Okay.
Easily.
That's
Yeah,
amazing.
that's pretty cool.
But you still have to make sure that it's optimized
Of
for
course.
search.
Always.
So how does Jasper handle that?
Great question.
Yeah. So Jasper actually integrates seamlessly
Okay.
with a tool that we're going to talk about in a little bit called Surfer SEO.
Okay.
And Surfer SEO is all about making sure
Okay.
that everything you create
Mhm.
is fine-tuned for search.
They work hand in hand.
They do.
A dynamic duo.
I like that.
Okay, I'm adding that to my
This is a
list
good one.
of must-tries.
For sure.
Speaking of dynamic duos,
Yes.
we have to talk about Surfer SEO.
Let's do it.
What makes it so effective?
So imagine this.
Okay.
You have this amazing piece of content,
Okay.
but it's just not ranking as high as you want it to.
Right.
Yeah.
Which happens
All the time.
all the time.
So then what?
So that's where Surfer SEO comes in.
Okay.
It analyzes the top performing content for your target keywords.
Okay.
And it essentially hands you a roadmap.
So it's like a blueprint
It's a blueprint
for success.
for SEO success for that particular keyword.
Wow.
And it will tell you things like
Okay.
what keywords to include,
Mhm.
how long your content should be,
Okay.
how many headings to use. And here's a bonus.
Okay.
It has a built-in AI outline generator.
So no more staring at a blank page?
No more blank
You
page.
just like fingers on the keyboard,
Exactly.
not knowing where to go.
No more writer's block.
It's giving you the plan.
It gives you a plan.
Now for businesses looking for one tool
Yeah.
that can kind of handle
Yeah.
both the planning and the creation
Yeah.
of SEO-driven content.
Right.
ScaleNut seems like
Scale and Nut's a really interesting one.
a strong contender.
It is.
These are thoughts.
It really is like a true all-in-one platform.
Okay.
So it's like having a whole content marketing team.
So another Swiss Army knife.
Another Swiss Army knife.
Okay,
Oh,
there's a theme here
there is a theme of like
of Swiss Army knives.
of being able to do everything in one place,
Yeah.
which is really what you want.
So what sets it apart from
the
other
others.
way? I think the big one is NLP.
Okay.
So ScaleNut offers what's called natural language processing,
Okay.
keyword extraction.
Now, for those of us
Yeah.
who are not
Right.
fluent in AI,
Experts. What is that?
yeah, what does that even mean?
Break it down.
So NLP is essentially all about helping computers understand
Okay.
and process human language.
So like teaching it to speak.
It's like teaching them to speak Google.
Google.
Yeah.
Got it.
Right. So what ScaleNut does is it uses NLP
Okay.
to analyze what people are actually searching for online.
So it's really about making that
Yeah.
connection between what people want
Exactly.
like,
How Google understands it.
and what Google understands.
Yes.
Okay.
Because at the end of the day,
Yeah.
Google is a machine.
Right.
And so we have to speak its language
I do.
if we want to get found.
It's a delicate dance.
It is a delicate dance.
That's why we need these tools.
That's why we need these tools
To help us.
to help us out. Exactly.
Yeah.
All right. So ScaleNut,
Yeah.
helping us
Yeah.
speak Google's language.
Yes.
What other tools are
Okay.
out there?
So another tool that leverages the power of NLT
Okay.
is neural text.
Real text.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I really like this platform
Right.
for content creators
Okay.
who want to really streamline their workflow
Okay.
and make sure that their content is hitting all the right notes.
Now, from what I've read, it seems like neural text is really strong
Yes.
in a keyword research
Keyword research is where it shines.
department. So
Yeah.
what makes it different?
So with neural text,
Yeah.
it's not just about finding relevant keywords.
Right.
It's about understanding the intent
The intent. Okay.
behind those keywords
There.
and grouping them into clusters.
I see.
That makes sense.
Okay.
So this makes it so much easier to create a really comprehensive
Yeah.
content strategy.
So you're not just targeting a keyword.
No,
You're targeting like a whole
you're targeting a topic,
conversation
a conversation, exactly.
around it.
And this is really about creating content
Okay.
that's truly valuable and relevant to your audience,
Which is the goal.
which is the goal.
Right.
Yeah,
At the end of the day,
exactly.
you want people to
You want people to read it.
read it,
And you want it to rank.
engage with it,
Engage with it, and you want it to rank.
share it,
Share it.
all the things.
All the good things.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
And let's not forget about competitor analysis.
Yeah.
Because neural text is
Right.
really good at that too.
You got to know.
What they're doing.
You got to know what they're doing.
Right.
So it analyzes your competitors' content
Yes,
to
yeah.
uncover.
It's like having a secret agent.
I know. It's like,
in their marketing department.
yeah, their marketing department.
It's
Just
like giving you all the secrets.
all the secrets.
All the secrets. Yeah. So it will tell you things like what keywords are they using?
Right.
What's working well for them?
Okay.
What opportunities are they missing?
Because you want to know all that.
You want to know all that.
You want to be able to capitalize on
Exactly.
Yeah.
Take advantage of those
the
opportunities
stakes.
and weaknesses.
Exactly. And that can be a game changer.
Yeah.
Because it allows you to identify areas where you can outrank them
Right.
and snag those top spots.
Okay. Now, if you really want to take it
To
to
the-
the next level,
To the next level,
outranking
outranking
is the tool.
This is the tool.
Yeah.
If you're serious about SEO,
Okay.
this is the tool for you.
So what makes it different?
So outranking goes beyond
Yeah.
the basics
Okay.
of keyword research and content optimization.
Right.
And it dives deep into something called SRP analysis, Test P,
analysis.
which stands for Search Engine Results Page Analysis.
Okay, so it's like really granular
granular.
information about. Yeah. It's a very granular understanding
Your competitors
of what's working
and what you need to do to outperform.
for your competitors and what you need to do to outrank them.
So like reverse engineering the
Reverse engineering, exactly.
SOG.
That's exactly what it is. So
Probably.
it'll help you identify the factors
Okay.
that are contributing to their high rankings.
Right.
Whether that's backlinks,
Hmm.
content quality,
Okay.
technical SEO factors.
It's like you need a PhD in this.
almost,
It's
and
fucked,
it-
don't it?
because it can get very technical very quickly.
But
But that's the beauty of it.
what makes it
It does all the hard work for you.
so effective.
Yeah, it does all the analysis for you.
Now let's talk about something that I know
Okay.
keeps content creators
Yeah.
up at night.
What's that?
Plagiarism.
Oh, yeah.
Because we've got all these AI writing tools now.
Right.
How do we know
How do we know?
it's not plagiarized?
That's a great question. And it's a valid concern because we want to make sure that everything we're putting out there is original.
Exactly.
So luckily,
Yeah.
there are tools
Yeah.
designed to address this.
Okay.
And one that stands out to me is INK.
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 Okay.
Yeah.
Tell me more.
So INK understands that originality is non-negotiable.
Okay.
And while it offers all the features
Mm-hmm.
you'd expect from a top-notch AI writing assistant,
Right.
its real superpower
Okay.
is its AI content shield.
AI content shield.
Oh, no.
Now you're just using
I'm
big
trying
words.
to
Try to sound
I'm trying.
smart. Break it down for me.
Okay, so basically,
Yeah.
the AI content shield
Yeah.
analyzes your content in real time as you're writing,
Mm-hmm.
and if it detects any passages
Okay.
that might be flagged as plagiarism,
Okay.
it will alert you
Okay.
immediately.
So you're not just checking for plagiarism after the fact.
You're preventing it from happening
You're preventing it.
in the first place.
That's great.
It's like having a plagiarism expert
Wow.
looking over your shoulder,
I like it.
making sure you don't accidentally cross any lines.
Okay.
And because INK also incorporates SEO best practices,
Right.
you can be sure that the content you're creating.
It's like you're cracking the code of the internet, figuring out the secret handshake that gets you noticed.
I love it.
Uh,
Okay, so ScaleNet is helping us speak Google's language. What other AI tools are out there that can help us fine-tune our content for maximum impact?
so another tool that leverages the power of NLP is Neural Text.
Neural text.
Yeah, it's a fantastic platform for content creators who want to really streamline their workflow and make sure that their content is hitting all the right notes, both for readers and for search engines.
From what I've read, it seems like neural text is really strong in the keyword research department.
Keyword research is where it
So
shines.
what makes it different? So with neural text, it's not just about finding relevant keywords. It's about understanding the intent behind those keywords and grouping them into clusters that make sense.
The intent. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so this makes it so much easier to create a really comprehensive content strategy
Yeah.
that covers all the bases.
So you're not just targeting a keyword, you're targeting like a whole conversation
You're targeting a conversation exactly.
around it.
And this is really about creating content that's truly valuable and relevant to your audience.
Which is the goal. But right at the end of the day, you want people to read it, engage with it, share it, all the things.
Which is the goal. You want people to read it and you want it to rank, engage with it, share it, all the good things. Exactly.
Okay.
And let's not forget about competitor analysis because neural text is really good at that too.
Right, because you got to know what they're doing.
You gotta know what they're doing.
Right. Yeah.
So it analyzes your competitors' content to uncover.
It's like having a secret agent in their marketing department, just like giving you all the secrets.
I know, it's like in their marketing department giving you all the secrets, all the secrets.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it will tell you things like what keywords are they using?
Right.
What's working well for them? What opportunities are they missing?
Because you want to know all that, you want to be able to capitalize on their mistakes and weaknesses.
You want to know all that, you want to take advantage of those opportunities. Exactly. And that can be a game changer
Yeah.
because it allows you to identify areas where you can outrank them and snag those top spots.
Okay, now if you really want to take it to the next level,
To the next level, outranking.
outranking is the tool for
This
that.
is the tool. If you're serious about SEO, this is the tool for you.
So what makes it different?
So outranking goes beyond the basics of keyword research and content optimization.
Yeah,
And it dives deep into something called SERP analysis.
the SERP analysis.
So RP, which stands for Search Engine Results Page Analysis.
Okay, so it's like really granular information about your competitors and what you need to do to outperform.
It's very granular. Yeah, it's a very granular understanding of what's working for your competitors and what you need to do to outrank them.
So like reverse engineering their strategies.
Reverse engineer, exactly. That's exactly what it is.
Wow.
So it'll help you identify the factors that are contributing to their high rankings.
Okay.
Whether that's backlinks, content quality, technical SEO factors.
It's like you need a PhD in this to use it.
You do almost, because it can get very technical very quickly.
But that's what makes it so effective.
But that's the beauty of it. It does all the hard work for you.
Yeah.
It does all the analysis for you.
Now let's talk about something that I know keeps content creators up at night: plagiarism. Because we've got all these AI writing tools now. How do we know it's not plagiarized?
Oh, yeah, that's a great question. And it's a valid concern because we want to make sure that everything we're putting out there is original. So luckily, there are tools
Okay.
designed to address this. And one that stands out to me is INK.
INK?
INK.
Sure. Okay, tell me more.
So INK understands that originality is non-negotiable.
No.
And while it offers all the features you'd expect from a top-notch AI writing assistant, its real superpower is its AI content shield.
AI content shield. Now you're just using big words to try to sound smart. Break it down for me.
I know. I'm trying to,
Yeah.
buzzwords. Okay, so basically, the AI content shield
Okay.
analyzes your content in real time
Right.
as you're writing.
Mm-hmm.
And if it detects any passages that might be flagged as plagiarism,
Okay.
it will alert you immediately.
So you're not just checking for plagiarism after the fact. You're preventing it from happening.
You're preventing it in the first place.
That's great.
It's like having a plagiarism expert looking over your shoulder, making sure you don't accidentally cross any lines. And because INK also incorporates SEO best practices, you can be sure that the content you're creating is not only original, but also optimized for search engines.
That's a win-win in my book. Now let's talk about the big leagues for large enterprises with massive websites and even bigger marketing budgets. What AI tools are out there that can handle that level of complexity?
So when it comes to enterprise-level SEO and content optimization, BrightEdge is a name that often comes up.
Okay.
It's a platform designed for organizations that are serious about data-driven marketing and ready to invest in the best tools available.
Data-driven is the name of the game these days. What sets BrightEdge apart from the pack?
So BrightEdge uses machine learning to analyze vast amounts of data from across the internet. We're talking about data that you and I wouldn't even know where to begin to look for or how to make sense of it.
It's like having an army of data scientists at your disposal. What kind of insights are we talking about here?
So BrightEdge can help you understand everything from emerging trends and shifting consumer behavior to competitive analysis and market forecasting. It's all about anticipating changes and making strategic decisions based on real-time data.
So you're not just reacting to what's already happened. You're staying ahead of the curve, predicting what's next. It's like having a crystal ball for your business.
You could say that. Now, before we wrap up our deep dive into the world of AI optimization tools, I want to introduce you to one more platform that's doing things a bit differently. Market Brew.
Market Brew, I haven't heard of this one. What's their claim to fame?
So Market Brew is all about taking the guesswork out of SEO testing.
Okay.
It allows you to create a simulated search engine environment where you can experiment with different SEO strategies and see how they impact your rankings in real time without any risk to your actual website.
Wait, so it's like having a private SEO laboratory where you can run all sorts of experiments without any real-world consequences.
Exactly. It's a powerful tool for understanding how search engines work and for fine-tuning your strategies to achieve maximum visibility.
It's like having a private SEO laboratory where you can run all sorts of experiments without any real-world consequences.
Exactly. It's a powerful tool for understanding how search engines work and for fine-tuning your strategies to achieve maximum visibility.
I love the idea of being able to test different approaches and see what works best before making any major changes to my actual website.
Yeah.
That's brilliant. Okay, so we've covered a lot of ground today, from content creation to SEO optimization to video marketing. It seems like there's an AI tool for just about everything these days.
Yeah.
What are your final thoughts on this rapidly evolving landscape?
You know, it's exciting
Yeah.
because I think what we're seeing is this real leveling of the playing field.
In what way?
It's not just about who has the biggest budget or the most resources anymore,
Yeah.
right? These AI optimization tools are making these really powerful technologies accessible to businesses of all sizes.
Democratizing it.
It's democratizing.
I like that.
Yeah, giving them the ability to compete
Yeah.
and thrive in the digital age.
It's an exciting time to be
It is.
involved in the online business world.
It is.
It really is, but
Yeah.
it can be
A little overwhelming.
overwhelming. There's
Yeah.
so many choices.
Where do you even begin?
Yeah, where do you even start?
Yeah.
What advice would you give
Yeah.
to our listeners who are just starting to kind of dip their toe
Dip their toe.
into this world?
Yeah, I always say start by identifying your biggest pain points,
Okay.
right? Like,
Right.
what are the things that you are really struggling with
Okay.
in your business right now?
So figure out the problem
Figure out the problem.
you're trying to solve.
And then find the tools to address those problems.
Don't just use a tool.
Don't just use the tool because it's cool,
It's the new thing.
because it's a shiny new object,
Yeah.
which there are a lot of in this space,
So true.
right?
So true.
But focus on what's actually going to move the needle.
What will make the biggest impact
Exactly.
for your business?
Yeah.
Work smarter, not harder.
Work smarter, not harder.
I like it.
And remember, this is a journey,
Yes.
right? This is an ongoing process.
Yeah. Because it's changing all the time.
The world of AI is constantly changing.
So true.
So stay curious.
Mhm.
Experiment.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid to try new things.
Try new things, and who knows?
Exactly.
Maybe there'll be a new tool out there tomorrow
Maybe you'll discover the next
that we'll be talking about.
big thing that we'll all be using.
I like it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's it
That's it
for this deep dive
for this deep dive.
into the world of AI optimization tools.
The world of AI.
I hope you learned something.
Cow.
I hope you learned a lot.
And most importantly,
Yeah.
you're feeling inspired.
Inspire. Take your business.
Yeah, to next level.
What next level?
To the next level.
Until next time.
Until next time.
Happy optimizing.
Happy optimism.
Next time.